Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Fred and Friends. I'm your host, Fred Schultz. I want to start by thanking my daughter, Jessica Schultz, for putting that together for me. Next week, it's going to be a little different because there's some more people I want to add to it, but it's pretty cool. And then I got to definitely thank Mr. Steve McGuire from up there in Canada. He helped me get it on StreamYard because I was definitely fighting that. So, man, cool as heck. I just really, really appreciate these guys giving me a hand, my daughter and Steve. They work pretty good together. So anyhow, getting to the show now. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff I've got to tell you guys here first. But to start with, tonight I am going to have Mr. Brad Gruitt. We're going to be talking to him about he's going outside the industry to bring sponsors into the industry, which I've fought for a long, long time. I think it's exactly something that's needed, and I think it's cool as heck. And then I'm going to bring Mr. Rob Walker on. Rob is obviously back in Illinois, and he has tried some of Brad's snacks, I will call them, and Brad thinks the world of them. So, Brad, Team Fox, can't ask for a better guy to have on, especially a guy to try out something good. Of course, I haven't got to try him out yet because I'm the last person that gets to try anything out. I promised Brad I wouldn't say that, but I couldn't take it anymore. I'm over here drooling. But I know it's coming my way eventually. And then I'm going to have none other than Mr. David Justin, a.k.a. the Reaper, on with me tonight. And David, he's a cool guy. David is getting into something else, some kind of cooking thing, cooking show and stuff like that, which I think is cool as hell because, what do paintballers do when they're not paintballing? They're eating. You know what? They barbecue. They head for the nearest burger place, pizza place. So anyhow, yeah, we're going to talk to bring David up here in a little while too, and talk to him about some of the things he has going on. He has a great show also. If you haven't got to watch it, you're definitely going to want to jump in and check that out for sure. And then I'm going to talk a little bit about. I got a couple of things I want to mention here first, though. Kevin Donaldson. Woodsball World Cup Woodsball. Either way, it works, period. It is in Newburgh, New York, and it's May 15th and 16th. So I want to give a shout out for that. Kevin's been on the show an awful lot. Kevin works extremely hard for paintball. He's got a great show on Fox Nation. If you haven't watched it, man, get out there and check it out. You're going to absolutely love it. It's cool as heck. It's worth it. It really, really is. So, if you want to help promote paintball, that's what you have to do. Is you have to start watching some of this stuff and like Brad's products, jump in and get some of Brad's products. That's what makes our sport bigger, guys. I'm all into building paintball, period. And Jeff Thompson says hello to everybody. And Connor Bryant from way down under in Australia watches us every week. Heck of a guy. I'll be having Connor on here again probably in a few weeks. And Tracy Perez and Jennifer Montresor. We're going to be talking about those two in just a couple of minutes here. I had Tracy on the last girls' night, and her and Bea Young and Tina and these they were just great. And Carla. I'm going to butcher your name, Carla Gordardo. Anyhow, Carla, you know who you are. We love you, and you were great on the show. You guys were just terrific. And so we're going to have another one coming up here in just a little bit. I'm going to talk about that in a few minutes. But, Jennifer, she has a thing, her son, Tim, which was great in paintball. She's kind of taken the reins from him, and she has a Young Guns team. And people out there, if you guys get a chance, jump in and check out the Young Guns team that Jennifer has. And it's coached by James Gurley. And I hope I pronounce your name right, James, because I'm pretty good at blowing those things. Anyhow, they'll be at the Iron City Classic on July 30th. And I always want to give them a shout out because, Jennifer's working very, very hard with these young guys. And that's what it takes for paintball to keep rolling along, everybody, is we got to get these young guys involved and we got to make them enjoy it, make them want to be there. So, my hat's off to Jennifer. That is just absolutely terrific what she is doing. And I'm going to have Jennifer on next week, and I am going to let her tell you all about it herself. We're going to bring the lady out here, and she'll give you a rundown on everything. She's very articulate, just as Tracy and all the ladies I've had on so far. They've been nothing short of great. And every month I'm going to have a ladies' night, and then pretty soon we're going to start a young guns night. So once a month we'll have the ladies' night, and once a month we're going to have the young guns night. It ought to be pretty cool. And I want to give a shout out Greg Hastings. He Greg does the video games. They're cool as heck. That's about all I can say. Anyhow, Saturday, April 17th, 9 to 5 p.m. If you want to be on one of Greg's videos, you need to be at Meridian, Connecticut. It's at the Run and Gun Target Shoot, and it's going to be from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and it's at Hogan's Alley Paintball. So if you want to be on there, on one of his videos, get out there and check it out and go compete. You know, what's the worst can happen? You just don't make it? Big deal. You have fun doing it. You're going to meet some terrific people. And the more people you meet, the better off you're going to enjoy the sport of paintball, because there's a lot of cool people out there, believe me. And then one more thing, Mr. John Amadea, I mention him every week. The history of paintball. John worked really, really hard to put that together. So if you get a chance, you're going to want to check that out, because it's definitely well worth it. It's, it even had stuff, I came into paintball almost at the very beginning, and I spent a lot of time in paintball, a lot of years, and there was even stuff in there I didn't know about. So I just think it's absolutely terrific. Now I got to give my shout outs real quick. These are some of the old school guys and guys that really, really worked hard to make the sport what it is today. And I start always with Mr. Tim Schloss. Tim used to have the Tiger Stripe camo back in the day, probably the #1 camouflage that was ever out there. Tiger Stripe is about the coolest brand that there ever was. Not that the other ones aren't cool, but Tiger Stripe just always seemed to rule. And now Tim has a great field. Gateway Paintball, 20-minute. It's in St. Louis, 20 minutes from the airport, as he would say. And you get a chance, you want to go check out his field. Then I have to mention Mr. Dan and John Colby from Immortal Air. I've been with them guys for 30 years. Their air system, I mean, Dan takes he bends over backwards to make sure everything works right, the right pressure for the right marker It's just great what he does. I'm very, very impressed with him, and I love the guy. He's done an awful lot for paintball too. And then none other than Mr. Bud Orr. Not much you can say about Bud other than he's a heck of a guy. He's had the autococker, just a terrific person. He has worked very, very hard for paintball for a lot of years, and the guy still has not stopped. Still working very, very hard for paintball. Terrific, terrific person. I love the guy. And then Mr. Tom Kay, Airgun Designs. Rob is big in the Automag, and the Automag was my marker for like 100 years. I was shooting that bad boy coming off the arc. It was pretty cool. And we're going to talk to Rob here in a little bit too. And you'll tell us a little bit about, how he got started and what he's got going on too. And then Mr. Rainey and Mrs. Juvie Boucher. They had Paintball News back in the day. And I give a shout out to them every week. And the reason is that they put out a paper back in the day 2 times a month. If you want to know what happened, what was going to happen, where this field was, the information was there 2 times a month, and they would not charge a penny for the people that would pick up the paper. They'd send it. They took all their advertising money, and that's what they did. And so I always give a shout out to them. They're just terrific people. And I see Andy Starrett just jumped in. Andy Starrett, he runs the Allie Remember Foundation in Colorado. Terrific person. I do believe I'm going to get a chance to play alongside him, or probably behind him, at the World Cup, because Andy's younger, so Andy's going to have to run ahead of me. Sorry, Andy, that's just how it is. Between you and Bill, I figure I got Bill for a bunker and you for speed. I should be kicking butt out there. So anyhow, we'll get into that in a little while when I bring Bill out. Bill will tell us a little bit about that, but that ought to be pretty cool. And then Randy Camilla. Randy Camilla ran APG back in the day. Randy really gave me my very first of many cover shots. and I appreciate it so much. And then Mr. Jerry Braun. Jerry has got the field in Newburgh where we're going to have the Woods Ball World Cup here in May. And I got to tell you, I played at that field 30 years ago, and I'm hoping to play it again this year. And I am looking forward to it. It's going to be cool as heck. And then Mr. Ross Alexander. Ross Alexander was my first marker with the Bushmaster. He was my first sponsor for the Bushmaster. And I loved shooting the marker. It was terrific. And then, finally when the Automag came along, I just had to roll with the Automag because, between the Automag and the Autococker, those were the bombs back in the day. And what's really funny is I can tell you, a lot of markers out there right now, but these two markers are still the bomb with a lot of people. I think the Automag and the Autococker are just something that's going to live on forever. I've seen a lot of markers come and go, but these guys just are standing the test of time, big time. And then I have to say hi to Mr. Jim Lively. He had Lively Events back in the day. Jim watches our show every week. He had the Masters back then. There was two great tournaments back in the day. And one was obviously the World Cup, Jerry Braun's, and the other was absolutely the Masters in Tennessee. It was terrific. And then I'm going to say hi to Gino from Belkin. Gino from Belkin, I mention Gino every week because, I get to see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that goes on in this industry, and Gino does a lot of stuff from, back in the day, he started out and he's been working. He's got just a terrific organization now. But what he does behind the scenes is great for paintball. And I mention him every week because you guys need to understand Belkin does a lot for all of us to keep the sport going. And so I just want to give a shout out to him. And then Mark Gong Jr. Mark Gong Jr. is Mark Gong's son, obviously. He's 7 years old, and he is absolutely terrific kid. He practices with the OG Ironman, and he's just great. Period. That's all I can say. He's a lot of fun to watch, and if you ever get a chance, you're definitely going to want to get out and check him out. So, all right. I give my shout-outs to everybody, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring Bill on for a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to bring Brad, Rob, and Mr. David Justin the Reaper on because it should be pretty cool. Now, David, I'm going to bring back. I'm going to have David back on my show as a one-on-one because David, everybody, all my guests are just great. But David's kind of a kick in the pants, I kind of like the kick in the pants guy like that. He had me on his show and I enjoyed the heck right out of it. And we had a super, super good time. And I'm looking forward to having him on one-on-one. But tonight he's going to be on with some very, very special guys. So first of all, let me pull up Mr. William Bailey. Hey, Billy, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, guys. Good. Since Tuesday.
Yeah. Next Tuesday, we've got ladies' night,
Yes.
And I got to pick two, and Billy picked two, and I've got Jennifer Montresor and Kathy Alvarez. They are both going to be on next week. Yep. And who did you pick, my good man?
Okay, I've got Christina Fisher from Team Raw Dogs and Candy Turner, Modern Day Pirates, and goes to all the big games here in the Midwest. So
that's going to be really cool. The one we had a couple of weeks ago with the girls. God, it was cool as hell.
Yeah,
it really was. They were taking over. I had a great time with them. It was. Yeah.
I went to an event this week or last weekend, put on by Mud Crab Paintball at the Oklahoma D-Day field, and there was a lot of women players there. I seen at least 15 or 20. I'll in my mind.
Over the years, you got to realize, when I had Constant Pursuit back in the day, I had 3 different ladies play on my team, and they all earned spots. They were rockers. Yeah. They played great. So, yeah, I'm glad we're doing that. I really, really am. And I love seeing them get out there because, it just makes, I don't know, I just like seeing the ladies involved with paintball because I just think it's good for the sport. It actually helps grow the sport. So,
yeah.
A lot of people think it's just a guy's game, and it's not.
It's not. This is a newer production company that they've been running games I think for about 2 years. doing a pretty good job. It was a Vietnam scenario, and but a lot of younger women were playing, and that's kind of odd for that area. Usually it's mostly guys, and it's just
that's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let me bring our guests up tonight, and we're just going to dive into all of this. All right.
Yeah.
I want to bring up first Mr. Brad Gruitt. Hey, Brad, how you doing this evening, buddy?
Hello, guys. How are you?
Doing good. And then I want to bring up
Good.
Mr. Rob Walker. Hey, Rob, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Brad. Hey, Bill. Hey, Fred.
Hey, and then I want to bring up, I don't know if you've ever met David Justin, but David's a heck of a guy. He really is. And he's talking to his psychiatrist.
Wearing one of those. I'm having a hard time.
Is this the conspiracy show, Coast to Coast AM? Is that what I've called? Yeah. Is Art Bell's dead, right? All right.
There you go. David, I thought you were going to lighten things up.
Not me.
That's your normal hat.
Not me. Sorry. I thought, he told me. Freddie told me it was the conspiracy show. So I.
That's that's tomorrow night.
Oh, that's tomorrow's show. Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's tomorrow night. So you had real quick. You had a cooking show, huh?
Yeah. So I've got actually a couple shows. I've got Shoot You Soon Media. We do Hanging with Reaper. That's the one you were on, which is basically our talk show, community service show. Then we have a cooking show. We have a travel show, and then we have a cultural show. But it all has to do with paintball. So all of the people that are like if someone is from Russia, like today it got canceled because Kirill had to work with his kids. But basically, we were having a cooking show this morning at 10, which was 8 o'clock Russia time. We've got a travel show. I travel all around playing paintball, and we've got cultural shows. So, like, there's people that you probably didn't know were from a certain country that came to play paintball, and so we interview them and talk about their history. It's fantastic.
Everybody that I put on my show, that's what I hit them with. And you know what? We'll be to you in a minute, Brad and Rob. But I'm going to hit you with it now because, I was on your show a few weeks ago,
right.
Which I told everybody I loved.
Oh, no. We got that was the lowest rating show.
I told you that $20 you gave me go a long way. So anyhow, how'd you get started in paintball, buddy?
2008. I didn't know anything about this thing. And actually, my best friend is Gary Baum. Do you guys know who that is? Paintball photography? And so before 2008, I knew nothing about this. We'd been friends since the early 90s, and it was like Fight Club. He just never spoke about it. And then at a garage sale, I stumbled across this with my kids, and I called him up the next day. I go, dude, I fell in love. Have you seen this thing? And he goes, I know how you are. Just be a player. Don't get involved in anything. Just be a player. And I go, no. I've already got these ideas. So I don't know if you guys know who I am, or do you guys know who I am, or am I? Yeah,
I've never seen you before, but you're looking good.
Exactly. Thank you. And listen, I really appreciate that when we met at Home Depot, and I was like, needed work. Thank you very much for.
Yeah, I know, but you broke the handle on my shovel.
I know exactly, dude. You should have told me. I told you I only do computer work, not anything else.
And I tried to tell you can't dig asphalt.
Yeah. Well, exactly. Anyway, so I've been in our thing since 2008, and I'm with GI Sports now. Yep. Core, and that's what I do. I fly around the world representing different. This is Commando in Canada, and I don't know. I was fast tracked to where I am, so I have a lot of holes in my paintball history. So you guys that like with autocockers or stock class or I'm like this. So I don't know. So listen, all I know is I love our community. I love the people in it. And that's what I focus on. I focus on highlighting everybody and giving everybody a chance to talk about, what they do. And, it's just amazing. This is such a great thing that we're in.
Oh, that's the same thing I do. When I started this, it was to bring people together, because the more people that work together, the bigger the sport will actually end up growing. So that was always kind of my mainstay on this. And, and then when, I heard about you before you put me on the show, which I thought was cool. Oh, yeah, I had to do a lot of checking, man. Oh,
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I told you, but
I
it lies.
person that said they liked you, and I said, well, hell, then I'm on. And that was Dan Colby.
Dan Colby, Bud Orr, they're all a bunch of liars.
Bud Orr, I'm not nice to say about you, but
Okay.
Dan Colby did. Dan said he's a great guy, bought me lunch. So I'm like, hell, that'll work.
No. I try my best. I don't get involved in all the what's it called?
Politics.
Keyboard commando. That's not my world. My world is basically just going to fields and getting new people to play, fathers and sons, daughters and mothers. That's my job, is just to go out and spread the gospel. Amen.
Oh, you do a good job too. Right on. Yeah. Yeah, when I was on your show, I enjoyed the heck out of it.
You know what? That was fantastic. I'm glad they let you out of the nursing home for that show. It was fantastic.
They did. It was pretty good, wasn't it? And you know what? The best part was they let me take that straitjacket off.
I know,
I haven't got to move my elbows around in so long.
Listen,
was cool.
You guys watching the show, if you don't know this, your host is doing what I did. I mean, he was the original Reaper back in the day when paintball first started, and he was the one that got us on ESPN and Disney. He's basically, I mean, before there was social media, he was doing what I'm doing now on social media. His job was harder. All we had was magazines and some forums and stuff. He didn't care about that. All he did was he went out and he actually knocked on people's doors. Hey, he went to ESPN and said, I need to do this. He went to Disney and said, I need to do this. Who does that today? Well, except me. But who does that today? He's just amazing.
Damn, I'm going to give you that $20 back then.
Dude,
I guess we're even on that.
Dude, listen. I mean, I know
David,
your
you're
audience
funny.
knows who you are. I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. And I know you don't like to blow your horn a lot, but I'm just saying that you were our original pitchman. You were our original guy that got out there and said, I love this thing and I'm going to do this thing. All you guys do is have to just Google Fred Schultz and you will see all of the interviews that he did. And he was working with the Ironman. He was working with Diamonds. He was just doing everything he could to promote the sport. This guy's amazing. This guy's a legend here. How's that? I checked my PayPal. The money's there. So should I keep talking?
Oh, no, David, I'm tearing up.
Okay.
I appreciate that very much. Coming from guys like you, that actually means something.
Listen, I mean, it's a generational thing. We got a next generation. You were that section. I mean, from 82 till when did you retire? When did you get you disappeared and you came back? You know what I'm saying?
I disappeared and came back. Yep, I went gold dredging and then I came back to paintball now. So
Okay,
yeah,
so-
I got
so-
out in like
so
2000 something.
2008 is when I kind of like started doing my thing till now, basically. And but you're still relevant. You know what I'm saying? You still have all of these people out there that know who you are and that love what you do. And I didn't say love what you do, because you still do all of this stuff. And now that you got back into media with your own show, this is amazing.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm going to have you back on one-on-one sometime. When I was on David's show, after the show was over, I had all kinds of people getting a hold of me and going, oh, my God, you guys were cracking me up, man. He would say something, you would say something.
Yeah.
Personally, I thought it was all me. But anyhow, I'll share part of it with you, David. If people that don't know this down there, David's actually a comedian down in L.A.
That's true.
Am I
do
right?
stand-up comedy. I do. I've been doing stand-up comedy officially since the early 90s, but I've been funny forever. And
Wow,
yeah,
you must not work much, because every time I see you, you're sitting down.
you're very funny. See,
That's it. It's a stand-up. It's a stand-up joke.
Walker.
Oh, wait, I'm calling the past on that joke. Hey, hello. Exactly. That's an old one.
I keep throwing you these softballs.
Hey,
man.
Freddie. Hey, Freddie. You know what would make your show better?
If I wasn't on it.
Putting the beginning closer to the end. Yes, exactly. No, so yeah, I've been doing stand-up for a long time, but that's the cool thing about it is when I've been doing paintball, I get I walk around to the different campsites and talk with people, and I get to be able to do that. I get to be able to be free and just and joke and hang out and have a great time. It's
Right.
amazing to be in the position that I'm in, this celebrity thing, because I can use that stand-up tools that I have to break the ice, to
Yep.
bring people in, to get vendors that have never even played paintball, like a barbecue guy in Michigan, and give him my equipment so he can go play. You
There
know what
you
I'm
go.
saying? There's just
I did that for years. That's cool as hell, and that's what it takes to grow a sport, David. You got the right idea, just like Brad does. Brad
Yeah.
does the same thing.
I,
David, have you ever met Brad Gruitt?
Brad, do you know who I am?
Yeah, we've talked a few times.
Okay, well, nice. I think you were on Steve's show, right?
Yes,
That's
that
where I
is
remember
correct.
you.
He
That
actually
is
had
correct.
his own show too. He has paintball therapy.
Correct.
People therapy.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know
I was on it, and then he needed therapy. He said so.
That's-
I haven't been on it since.
That's better than the other guy. What was the other guy that paintball ruined my life? Have you ever seen that guy? I mean,
Yes.
it's like, listen, I like therapy better than ruining my life. Paintball doesn't
Right.
ruin anybody's life. If your life gets ruined because of paintball, there was already like the iceberg was already kind of like on the edge. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
You can't blame paintball for. This is an amazing thing that we have. This is therapy. This helps.
Exactly.
This helps
Exactly.
people with PTSD. This helps people who are like bullied in school. This is therapy. Brad, you got it going on. That's a perfect name.
Thank you.
Yeah, real quick too, to bring Brad into the mix here, Brad is bringing outside sponsors in, just like you were just talking about, David. And Brad's what the honey wafers, right, Brad?
Yes. Basically, how it started is when I started playing competitively back in the early 90s. I was also working in a lot of the corporate startup companies, and I had this passion with paintball and kind of married the two and loved to find out of industry companies to work with. So there has been a lot through the years, but the most recent that I'm dealing with for this season and hopefully for many seasons on is a company called Honey Stinger. They're out of Colorado. They have these are essentially waffles, all organic, all natural. They also have gluten-free varieties, but they actually wanted to get into paintball. It was one of those things where I used to live in Colorado. I also did some out of industry work there as well. But it's a web, it's a network. It's one of those things where when one door or window opens or closes, it can kind of push you in another direction. And I just have no problem hearing no for an answer or trying to dance to the right tune of what I can do for a company, because it's exciting. Paintball is doing well in the COVID era, and that's a very, very big upsell to these companies.
It is, absolutely.
Dude, Brad, when can I get you on my show?
Whenever.
Dude,
My life is paintball
Hey,
and has
I'm
been
his
for 30
agent.
years, so I'm
I'm
free.
his agent, man. I'm his agent,
Okay,
so
listen.
hey,
And if anybody also accepts any kind of gummy kind of bribery or what have you, I also have peach rings. But Albany's is the world's best gummies around.
that's what I heard,
but-
actually.
I bring these things to events. There's always kids and families, and I have, stuff that I give away. It's the smiles. It's the things that you cannot buy, that $1 million companies cannot buy,
Right, that's
is
true.
what they're after.
Yeah.
And that's my whole point.
I agree.
There's tons of smiles in every shape and size and shade in paintball. And that's all we need to do is come together on something this easy. And now I'm selling it to other stores because I want them to build their end of things and give them something that can help sustain them. So
You just
it's
went to a
not
big
just
game.
me.
You just went to a big game and ran out of them, right?
We had a 3-man tournament that we went to this last weekend.
Like
and
I said, a tournament. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I said, like I said, a tournament.
Yes. And I was supposed to have a booth there, but between one of my players actually calling me and saying, "Hey, I'm in the car on the way down," and I'm like, I wasn't expecting that. And then, God forbid, another player called and said, "I'm on the way to an ER." I was like scrambled, so I didn't get a chance to set up the booth at Siege Paintball that Doug said, "Hey, come set up a booth," because he was already going to buy them, and I wanted to introduce it to his customers. But by the end of the day, I was selling them out of my trunk bootleg style, and people were just coming up and throwing cash at me, and really, they wouldn't do that if it wasn't good. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I mean, people want value, they want quality, and it provides all of that. And with the candy, how can you not be happy with candy? I mean,
Bill, hey, Bill, next week you're going to get a speaking part.
Yeah, I know.
he'll catch up, believe me.
This is easy for me. So I'll just sit back and watch everybody.
Yeah,
I
Kenny
just got to make
Stewart.
sure my hair's right.
Hey, what did I tell you about teasing me about hair? Yeah. Oh,
Mine's
good
all
goodbye.
there. Mine's all there.
Well, it's been nice seeing you tonight, David.
Yeah, my
You hardly get to see me, but it was like.
Oh, yeah.
Listen,
Here today,
hey,
gone
look,
tomorrow.
Tracy Perez, thank you for watching us. She's
And
amazing,
Kenny
right?
Stewart. Yeah, Kenny Stewart too. Kenny Stewart
Kenny
has
Stewart's
the
doing a lot of tech. He said Fred and Bill are looking good. Not you, Brad. Just Fred and Bill.
Right, exactly.
He didn't say
Somebody's
David
got
either,
good
Brad.
taste.
He
Yeah.
didn't say David
So-
either. So.
I gotta get a new camera to blur this a little bit.
Dude, you're using that Vaseline stuff on the lens again. Dude.
That's what I'm running through mine. It's the bathroom window. God,
Exactly.
were you watching me do this stuff?
Right.
Listen, I don't know who. Listen, I don't know who Bill. Bill, do you know who I am?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, good. Now we can start over. Okay, so
Yeah.
listen, Bill. What do you? I don't know you. What do you do?
I've been playing paintball since 1984. I've helped
Paintball
develop
museum.
paint.
Nice.
I've got a museum.
Dude.
I've probably generaled one of the largest paintball games in the world for 10 years.
Yeah,
That's
D-Day?
probably Bud Orr's best friend.
Oklahoma D-Day. Yep.
Yeah. So Bill, when can I get you on the show?
Anytime. It is.
Okay. So
As
both
long
of
as
you.
it's not on Tuesdays.
Okay. Whatever you listen. Yeah, exactly. Tuesday at 7:00. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Tuesday
Yep.
at 7. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
There.
So listen, if you guys can either DM me on my Facebook and just say, hey, let's do it, and we'll set you up any day except Tuesday and Monday too, because Monday is behind the bunker. So Tuesday, I try to I don't like to step on other people's toes, even though you have big ones, Mr. Fred.
Jeff Thompson says, "Do you know who I am?" Laugh out loud. Lambo. David, everybody knows who you are. Come on.
Well, sometimes they don't, and so I just listen.
do. I got
don't
on
know.
earlier today and told everybody who you were.
Okay,
Man,
thank you.
I'm helping.
Thank
I'm
you.
helping.
Listen, I don't speak with a filter, and I'm not humble. How's that? So I just ask questions. So there you go. I could be like whatever.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, we
35
love
minutes
to
into the
drink-
show, it's
we love
off the
to-
rail.
Are we allowed to drink on your show?
Oh yeah, you sure can. Sure can. You just can't drive the microphone.
No, exactly. Because I have a feeling that this guy is doing more than drinking with his gummies. Hang on a second.
Oh yeah. You know, them
There's no
waffles,
stereotyping.
There you go. Hey.
them waffles that he has. So David, I understand that everybody I've talked to that's tried them said they're just absolutely excellent.
I
And
bet.
especially for a paintball player, you know, something easy in a pack they take out, get a little energy to get out there and kick some butt.
Yeah. They're
listen-
selling them in the stores now around here. They've got them on the front counter.
Brad, who's watching the vape shop while you're doing this show?
I
Low
bet you had
hanging fruit. Low hanging fruit, my
yeah,
friend.
yeah. You're number one with us too, Dave.
See, I can get away with it because I've got a
What
reason.
the fuck
to.
happened to you?
Oh my God!
What is that?
That was your hand, right?
He's got a bear.
I left it at the vape shop.
He's a shop teacher.
Oh,
Right,
yeah,
right, exactly. I
Oh,
made
my-
one mistake. One.
Dude, that's it. That's like a suicide bomber, right? He says, "Watch, I'm
Right,
only doing this
right.
one time." Exactly.
Man, oh my goodness gracious!
Listen,
Well,
listen,
on
Bill,
that note, Bill takes a drink.
Bill's starting to
Yeah.
drink now. Bill,
Yeah.
you know,
Hey,
vodka
that's-
and
I don't know
water
if
look the
that's-
same, Bill. You know that, right?
I know it does. Yeah, so does Sambuca.
Hey, somebody said, David, I get all these Facebook users because they don't put their name on. So
Yeah, I
can't-
see that. That's an easy way to be a hater.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I can't look. Well, they're talking about you.
I know exactly. I just saw that.
You know, it
I
said
just
David's
saw
a
that.
great guy to meet and play with, and he loves his GI Sports banners.
I give out my GI Sports banners to everybody who wants one. And yeah, listen, it's my job. Whether even when I'm not on the
Cool.
clock with GI, I'm still promoting GI. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all over the place. Core now, but dude, it's just they've been so gracious. I've been with I was with Tippmann since 2012. That's when I first got sponsored. Then I got bought up by GI.
Yep.
So then basically from that on, I mean, from 2012 on, I've just been promoting them. They've sent me to Europe and Mexico and Canada and all over the States. And again, what I'm doing right now on the show is what I do when I'm with the players. It's just
Yeah, that's exactly what you should do. That beer's kicking in, huh?
no, it's good. Well, listen, because I've seen other popular people, celebrities, whatever, and they've got their persona, and then they've got their whatever you see. Because I hang out with them in the green room, and they're one way, and then they're like they turn a switch to be another way when they're out with the dude. I am me. This is it.
That's the same. You know what? I was down at Bud Orr's a few weeks ago, and that's one thing Bud told me. He goes, he says, all the years, he goes, I've known you. He says, whenever you were on stage, whenever you were on television, everything, or when I talk to you, he goes, it's never anything different. It's always the same. And I go, well, it's too hard for me to be somebody else.
Nice.
Exactly. If you don't like me, then you just don't have to talk to me.
There you go, exactly.
I'm not out to have everybody love me.
No.
I tried to promote the sport and push paintball, and the people that were really
Right.
nice to me, I was nice to them. People that weren't nice to me, I just didn't talk about them. I didn't badmouth them because I don't need to do that. I just forget about them and they die out. And you mentioned taking care of your sponsors. I would think something very bad of you if you did not take care of your sponsors. I'm not a GI sponsored person. But I have no problem whatsoever about you talking about GI Sports on here. I'm a Belkin guy.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all good for paintball. If these guys aren't out there making money,
Right.
then you don't have any place to go shop to. These guys do a
I'm
lot of
also-
stuff
listen,
for paintball.
I also have. I almost.
There you
I have
go.
I have about 496 sponsors. Right. I've got beer companies. I've got
This
soap
is true.
companies, I've got boot companies. I've got everything. And GI never says no, no, no.
Yeah.
They just know that I have GI's best interest in mind, but also I'm allowed to promote everybody else too. I mean, if someone says to me, do you use Valken paint? If it's the only paint on the field, what am I going to say? No, I'm not going to play. Do you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely right.
Exactly.
It
So
is.
it's like,
And David, you talked about Tippmann. Dennis Tippmann gave me a third of the money. Is that for me, Bill?
No.
What's that?
It's his, yeah. He's gonna have his own show now.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh,
what now.
that's a sponsor calling to made it. Damn it.
Dude, hey, listen,
One second.
Fred, if this was
I'll
my show,
send
I'd
it to
be
you.
putting him on solo right now. I'd be putting him on
Already.
solo and just like giving him his own show.
Yep. But Dennis Tippmann, him and we're friends for a lot of years. God rest his soul. But he gave me a third of the money to put my show on ESPN.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Dude.
Yeah. Yep. I needed quite a bit of money, and he gave me a third. Todd Nessler from Bent's Goggles gave me a third, and Dan Colby from Air America back in the day gave me a third.
Dude.
And and then ESPN, they were a little freaked out about it, but seeing I was shooting it on Disney, they were okay with it, and they go, well, we're only going to air it one time. And I said, that's fine. And I said, as long as I can reach a few million people at one time to get them introduced into paintball, I'm all for it. Well, they own the rights of it, David, for 1 year. And then it came back to Joel Kostick and I. That's the guy that I did it with. And they showed it 26 times that year because it was so popular.
Wow.
Yep. So, yeah, Dennis Tippmann, God rest his soul, he was a third of it. Dennis Tippmann Jr. played on my team on that show.
Wow, are you serious?
It's a heart attack. Yeah, you see, you never watch the show. See, I do research on you. I knew that you grew up in California. I knew that you always wore a hat and your hair is dyed. I knew all of that.
Dyed?
Oh.
No. There's gray actually. There's actually gray if you look.
I knew that would get them going. That'll teach you hair, guys.
Hey, don't be jealous.
I am.
No, but listen, I was born in Santa Monica. I was born and raised in Los Angeles. I'm here. This is me.
I said California.
Yeah. So, and listen, you know what they say about us in California? The only culture that we have is in our yogurt.
Yeah.
So there we go. Oh, I'll be here all week trying to fish.
I heard the one where they're going to fence California off because they keep all the fruits and nuts there.
Oh, that's very funny. Yeah.
Don't wait. Write it down.
Dude, listen. Hey, listen. You're also you're not a native, are you? You're Northern California, but you're from back east?
I'm from back east, yeah.
They don't say that anymore. Only our generation says back east. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. What do you say, out east?
Out east. Well, when I was a kid, all the people like that came from there would say, yeah, we're from back east. I thought that was like a state or something. Like, I mean, what does that mean, back east? I don't even know what that means, back east. Right. But I mean, we don't say that anymore. People just say where they're from. You know what I'm saying? But are you from? Aren't you from like New York or New Jersey or something?
Close. I'm from Wisconsin and I live down in Chicago.
Yeah, same thing.
Then I've been out here since 71.
Wisconsin. Oh, that's right. And you're not German, even though the name is German, right? I remember that.
Right. Yeah. Now you got such a memory.
I remember that.
Yeah, because my dad was adopted. So, my mom's 100% Italian.
Dude,
so that's why I got to move my hands when I talk because you tie my hands, I stutter. Remember?
Do you guys know that?
So I got to move my hands.
That Fred invented is called Italian insurance. He was in the real estate business, and sometimes places caught on fire. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that happened, but
I quit sending out those Christmas cards with the match in it, though.
Dude,
oh, you got a good memory. Wow.
I know. I've got a very I got
like I'm the only guest you ever had.
For important people, for our sport, for the players, for the fans. I've got a great memory. I can meet somebody from Quebec and I'll see them in Chicago and then they'll say, I know you don't, no, you're Jean-Pierre. What the fuck? Because people are important to me. Do you know what I'm saying? And I love this. I love our community and I love being able to mix and mingle and have that opportunity to hang out with people and just open a beer and just, learn about them.
That's what Bill's big into. Bill says that's why he likes the big games. He goes because sitting around the campfire after the big game and just shooting the ball, that's priceless. It really is. Unless of course you're with a bunch of people that hate you, then it could be dangerous. So it could go either way, I guess. Huh?
Bill, is this the last year for D-Day?
Yes. Yep. Yeah. Dwayne's bowing out of it, and possibly an organization might take it up and try to continue it, but it's all in the air right now. But this is the last D-Day that Dwayne will be running. Yes.
Wow. Okay. Are you Coalition? Are you Allies? Access? What are you?
Well, I have very heavy German affiliations there.
I got it. Okay.
I might hang out with the French Resistance this time.
Okay, that's cool.
I guess Bud Orr's watching us because I see everybody saying hi, Bud.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Bud Orr? All right. Cool.
That was the phone call I had. He couldn't find us.
Is it?
Well, Vaughn tonight, right? And I was like, yeah,
Oh, you know,
I'll
oh,
send you the link.
Bud, you missed my opening too, man. I got you in an opening shot. Oh, I'm gonna have to play it back to him and send it to him. Yeah, I got him in an opening shot. And I see you drinking that beer too, because you know beer makes you smart.
You know what? This is
I mean,
Modelo.
Budweiser.
I've never had this until I met Pev. You guys know Pev, right?
Heard about him.
Okay, so we were doing PAX 2016 for the game. You know the game I'm in with Greg Hastings. Look at that. Again, I'm not humble, but yeah. So anyway,
I'm going to be in the new one, so you're in the old one.
This guy too just got his pictures for it, and so did Bud Orr. But anyway, what happened was we were at PAX. It was Pev, B, me, Wolf, Alabaster, and Greg, and we were promoting a thing. And we all went back to a restaurant, and Pev said, "You can only drink this beer if it's ice cold." And I said, "What?" And so he bought us all, ice cold Modelos, and it always reminds me of Pev and PAX and Texas. And he's just so. This is for you, Pev. And you know what? Doesn't Pev look like Tom Cole? I think that I've never seen them both in the same room together.
Hey, Tom
Cole's
Cole's
or something.
Actually, Tom's going to be on my show here in the next few weeks. Tom
that's
and I
nice.
go back. Tom and I go back all the way to the '80s. We started playing against each other.
Wow.
So yeah, Tom Cole and I are very, very good friends, and we've both been around a long time. You know what sucks though is he doesn't look any older.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't. I don't know if he's freezing himself or what the hell's going on. You know,
Vampire.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's got to be something. I'm the only one that's aging. You know, what the hell is this about?
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'll give you a secret, and don't tell anybody else, okay? It's called oil Valet, but you have to use it on your face and not your hands. You know what I'm talking about? So
I got a drum of that stuff.
exactly, yeah.
It doesn't work.
You probably have young-looking hands. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
You knew that was coming. Oh,
Yeah.
now you're understanding my setup and punches. They're like, yeah, setup, punch. Exactly.
There you go. Beats me.
That's
Oh,
funny.
see, now you're slowing down on me. Bill got that right away.
Yeah.
Bill's reaching for his cream.
What do you? Oh, you're gonna. Oh, what is that?
Oh man,
His meat sticks.
my nephew makes
cool.
those
Are you
meat
sponsored-
sticks,
are you
and
sponsored
David,
by
I am.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
sponsored by beef sticks. All right.
My
that's good.
my nephew makes them, and they're terrific, David.
Are you serious?
It's a heart attack. They are absolutely good. Bill
dude.
promised not to eat them on the
Hook
show,
me up.
but
Hook me up with them so I can start promoting
Thanks,
them. guys.
Kathy.
I might do that. I think I got a half of one down here. I'll send it to you.
Oh, thanks. Give me half of one. Yeah.
They
exactly.
normally don't come in tin foil, but yours will. It's just a little shorter.
Dude, I've got yogurt sponsors. I've got what is it? What is that stuff? Oatmeal. I've got an oatmeal sponsor, and I bring all this stuff with me. I have an extra bag when I fly. You know, like the carry-on bag of all my shit, and that's all I do. Is then I just pass the stuff out and just give it away, and just like obviously you got to take pictures with it, send it back to the sponsors so they know you're doing a job. But yeah, dude, I'm telling you guys, listen. All you guys out there watching, do the same thing. You could do the same thing. All you got to do is just go to a pizza place and say, hey, can you sponsor our tournament? Can you sponsor this? And, whatever. I mean,
So you ripping them off at the 7-Elevens is just a myth, and it's not true?
ripping them off of this, what? The pizza?
All those extra snacks you got?
Oh, exactly. Ripping them off of the 7. Yeah, there's too many cameras today. You can't do that when you were a kid. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
When
When I was a kid, they just had the 7. There was no 11.
No, let me get it. And when they had and they were selling penny candy, right? Is that what you were buying? Penny candy in a bag? Is that what you were selling? Exactly.
No, they were like 3 for a penny. Man, we worked a half a day for a penny. See, you're spoiled. But David's absolutely right. Bringing outside sponsors in like Brad and David do, that helps build anything, let alone paintball. I'm all for building paintball. So anything that you do like that and do it in a positive manner. Let me really start there because it has to be in a positive manner.
That's true.
It just helps the sport. It makes people that normally would not look at paintball go, oh, heck, this guy playing paintball is using this. Well, maybe we should just give paintball a shot one time to see what it's like or watch it, because, once you go watch it, you want to try it. That's pretty much all there is to it. I'm talking about paintball, David. So you know, so once you just want to go do that.
Wait a minute. Where did you think? Wait.
You had that beer look, man. I was trying to keep you informed.
I was just wondering. Yeah, exactly. Did you? Yeah. Listen, there's a guy in there who's a Facebook user, and he was at the game with me. So Facebook user, hi. What's your name? Type your name so we know who you are, so I can say hi to you. I can give you a shout out.
Yeah, isn't that something? You know, I got Chica Strada is on. You know, Chica Strada. I think that's his dog's name, Chica. Actually, to be honest with you, I think Estrada is the correct last name, but I don't know his first name. But David, he has watched my show from start to finish, from my very first show all the way up to now.
Oh, dude, that's amazing.
Isn't that absolutely? And Kenny Stewart, you know, Kenny Stewart has the paintball museum. He just moved from Kentucky up to Michigan. You know, I guess the snow wasn't big enough in Kentucky, or deep enough. I don't know. You know, hell, I'm going to go to a place where I got to dig myself out. But anyhow, he just moved up there, and Kenny's watched your show every week too, huh, Bill?
Well, thank you. Listen, Chica. Hey, maybe you should get a hobby or something, so you don't have to watch the show. I mean, you know,
he does.
But if you're not doing anything at Thursday at 7, you can watch my show.
Oh, dude. Hey, Bill, do you have a show?
No.
Bill,
you did have a show, though.
Sometimes I do. My show is one of those times when somebody needs therapy, and I feel like it's conducive to a lot of people. So I do episodes when I feel like it.
Well, when you had me on, why'd you say you're driving me nuts? I thought you were supposed to be the therapist.
Dude.
See, that's kind of the reverse psychology angle I'm working with.
Oh, hey, it worked then, because it bothered me for a week. I got to tell you, I felt bad. I wake up in the middle of the night, cold sweats, going, why did Brad say that to me? So, but hey, now I'm glad we got that square now. I'll be able to sleep tonight, Brad.
Absolutely.
So where do I find? Do I just type in paintball therapy?
Yeah, I have it on YouTube. It's there's a Facebook page for paintball therapy as well.
Okay.
It just started out friends talking, and I ended up recording some of the conversations that I had with friends, and it was very therapeutic, and that's really organically how the name came, because once I started, I didn't have a name, but I just said, this is very therapeutic for all of us to sit here and talk, and hence the paintball therapy.
Dude, that's
Real quick, Josh is Chica Estrada. It's Josh Estrada, obviously. Chica's his dog. But his name is Josh. And Josh, I got to tell you, buddy, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you watching every week like this. You're cool as hell. And Kenny Stewart says this is group therapy.
Right.
Well, if this is group therapy, you join this group, you're not going to leave the same. I can guarantee that.
wow.
That is true.
Kathy Alvarez is watching. Listen, doesn't she go? You guys are at the same park, right?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to see Kathy on the 11th. I still have her meat sticks she won. And I
Some of them.
right here.
Still have some of them.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That's why I bought 200 of them. I did. Seriously, I got a box. Well, I got a half a box now. But, you know, them babies taste so good. I just, anyhow, yeah, I'll send you some, Brad, when you send me some wafers.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Okay?
That's
Yeah,
cool.
because you know what? I might put one in between the wafers. Oh, man, honey wafers and beef
Yes.
sticks.
Don't do that.
I'm drooling.
Hard pass. Hard pass.
Right.
Don't do that.
Wait, Brad, where are you located?
This Midwest kind of vibe, but
Yeah,
yes.
they're like the salt of the earth, and you and I guess, are just the dirt
we're
of the earth.
we're the grind. Exactly. We're what's left over. Exactly. Dude,
I love it.
it's yeah. You know what? I'm gonna check out paintball therapy. And do you have like is it every Thursday?
No, I was actually joking about the show being on Thursday,
Oh.
where we don't have a weekly show. It usually goes from topic to topic, or something that's relevant news of that time. I focus a lot on the Midwest because, again, there isn't a lot of attention placed on the Midwest.
Right.
I travel the Dakotas all the way to Indiana.
Wow.
I was a coach for an NXL team last season.
Wow.
So again, it goes from big games to NXL to I love paintball and have for a long time. And it helped me and a lot of my friends in whatever through hard times in life. So then again, that's where it goes to. I used to say to my buddies, I'm taking the weekend for some paintball therapy. And it just organically is that.
Am I going to see you in the Midwest someplace? Chicago? I mean, Michigan?
Yes. Rob was going to be on tonight, but his technology is apparently from the 1870s.
Okay.
But he
He
was
bought it
at
where I got mine.
What?
He must have bought his where I got mine.
But I travel and I would be in the Midwest at big games and.
So Paintball Explosion is going to be in
Yep.
July. I'll be there for World at War. Maybe
I
you can hang out
definitely can, as long as I don't have anything conflicting with that. But yes,
Okay. I mean,
What
you
is the one in September, Bill?
Monte
Monte
Casino.
yeah,
Where's
that's
that at?
Illinois, right? Still,
Yeah, that's Illinois. That's paintball to go. Yep.
You know, David, if you could make that one, that would be cool as hell. We'd all be together because Bud Orr and Dan Colby, they're the
that guy
two
named
generals
Dan.
for that.
Oh, well, so I don't know if they make enough Jarrett's Hall for us to all hang out. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Well, you
Well,
could be a litter
actually,
bearer.
because Kevin in the comments section just said that he was picked up, that his team was picked up by Ben Gay and Jared Hall.
oh, I see.
So he
Oh,
will
look
be
at
bringing in providing.
Oh, hey. He
Kevin-
doesn't mean they sponsored him. He meant that a couple of guys that worked there picked them up.
He's picking them
That's
up.
yeah.
Oh,
It got nothing to do with sponsorship.
Kevin Donaldson, that's fantastic. I mean, listen, I guess. Well, I don't know what kind you wear. It just depends, right? So
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Oh
See?
man, I'm absorbing that joke.
Oh, there you go. All right. But no, you know what? Maybe I'll check it out. I'll see if GI wants to send me to that. I'm going to be going to Michigan for Monster Game and Michigan for
That's a
GI
good
Sports.
chance that I'll be there as well.
Okay. So
because I know
make
a lot
sure
of the
we,
infamous guys.
make sure we hook up, and then I'm also going to be at Paintball Explosion for.
That's definitely one that I can go to as well.
Okay, so then we'll definitely hang out, right?
Yeah, we'll cross paths for sure.
Okay, that is awesome, dude. Look at.
I'll make sure to get you some waffles.
Okay, Fred, look what you're doing, man.
Everybody
You're
gets
doing,
them but me.
dude, Fred, you're doing God's work. Where you put you're not uniting all these people. This is fantastic.
I am, but I'm getting weak from no waffles.
Give the man some waffles, for Christ's sake. He's wasting away to nothing.
That's the thing is, I literally bought 15 boxes before this weekend, and each box has 16. And I
Steal one out of each box and send them to Fred.
they are all gone. All
Except for the ones in your hand, huh?
Bill's getting his this week, and what I said when I was packaging it up, because Bill, I'm sure, is going to show it. I said I have to do better for Fred. So again, I have to do better for Fred.
Listen, Brad, listen. I don't know how to. Well, I'm Jewish, right? And so I don't.
Yes.
I really kind of. Okay, so I kind of want to let you in on something. You're buying stuff from your sponsors. I mean, that's like buying wholesale retail. What are you doing? You're supposed to be giving it to. They're supposed to be giving you this stuff. You're not supposed to be buying it from them. Come on, I can be your agent. Hire me. I'll be your agent, right? I'll get you some waffles, and then
Never have another waffle.
You'll be getting like I do. I don't buy things from GI. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, right?
Right.
So
Right.
I'll work with you on this, okay? I'll teach you how to be like a real sponsor. Come on.
Hey, Dan Colby's watching, David. He's the only guy that really liked you when I checked on you, so you might want to say
Dan
hi to
Colby.
him.
Dan Colby listen. I mean,
Well, here we go.
I told you my history with that without even knowing that guy about it was it wasn't before it was Immortal Air, right? It was he had the
Air America.
Yeah, but what was the reg that he had? He had the Dan Colby.
Armageddon?
Huh?
Armageddon?
No, he had the reg. There was a certain
The
reg.
Myth.
Fred
Huh?
Schultz series.
You guys, he made a reg when that Jewish company bought him, right? And they didn't take care of him. It was the Immortal Air. No, it was something else. What was it?
No, it wasn't Mortal Air. Gorilla Air.
Gorilla Air, right? He had the Gorilla Air, and then he made a certain reg, and then that was like just a big mess with those guys. I didn't even know who this guy was at the time, and I was hooked up with these guys because they were like in my temple, and they were giving me all this stuff to give away from my tournaments and stuff. And then I'm like, this guy's a genius. I don't know anything about this tank stuff. And then flash forward to like 4 years later, I run across him at Paintball Explosion, and I go, wait a minute, aren't you that? And he goes, yeah. He started he revamped himself. He got back in, dude, the Myth. Yeah, the Myth regulator. It was the Myth
He is
regulator.
a genius too, David.
He is.
When it comes to that, he is.
Jewish. That's why he's a genius. But anyway,
Yeah,
that's what
I talk to him a couple times a week, and he calls me up, and then he starts giving me all this tech shit, and he just goes right over my head, His spring's got this intolerance and this intolerance. And I'm like, yeah, Danny, what color is it? So he's got a new one coming out. You're going to absolutely love, David. It's something that's really, really tricky. It's going to be the best reg on the market.
You're not allowed to show. Didn't he come out with a really small one? We're not supposed to talk about.
No, that was one he sent me that it had Fred Schultz. It had Air America 1991 and Immortal Air 2021. Fred Schultz Immortal. So there's a Fred Schultz one coming out, but the one he's got coming out is really, really cool, David. You're going to absolutely love it.
So listen, you guys, listen. I don't. How do I say this? They're one of my sponsors, and I promote everybody, but I promote people who are really like. Integral part of our society, of our community, and Dan Colby is one of those guys. He's paintball from the beginning to the end.
He loved you.
He had a. He had a bad situation with these guys, and they were just like assholes to him. But
they screwed him.
He didn't just go, well, fuck this thing. He did this, and he started over again, and now he's the king. This guy is amazing. So
absolutely is, and
so
he's going to love you saying that too, pal. He really is. Because when I talk to him,
I check my PayPal. It's exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I know every nickel counts.
No, listen, I don't get paid to say that. I don't even use his products. How about that?
Yeah.
What do I use?
You know what?
I use 12 grams.
Kenny Stewart says that Brad should pay you in waffles.
I'll take it. Sure.
Do they go with beer, Brad?
I'll take it. But no, listen. Even if I don't use the product, if I love the person and I trust what they do, then that's all I need, right? And
that's
again,
right.
I don't use any tanks. I don't use any regular. I just use 12 grams that I buy at Big 5. That's all I use. But again, these guys are just something special. And again, you guys have to support people like that. They come out to Paintball Explosion or these other. They set up their 10 by 10.
That's right.
And they're constantly working. They're constantly fixing things, helping people out, whatever. Even if it's probably not even theirs, they're still helping out.
Yep. And you know what? I go back to when we first started. Him and I started actually before 91. I think we were actually linked up in 90 or something like that. And you should see the effort that he puts into his regs. It's absolutely terrific.
Yeah.
And Kevin Donaldson's watching. So, hey, Kevin, you're late. Man, I talked about the Woods Wall earlier for you. We are putting a team in there. And it's going to be Bud Orr and Tim Schloss and Bill and myself. And so we're looking for stretcher bearers. So, and I asked Kevin if he could take the 50-yard line and move it to the 20-yard line for us. So we didn't have to run so far.
Dude, look at all of these Facebook users. It's either you and I use the same platform. Yep. I would not allow that to happen.
I go through it all the time, and I just can't say much.
You're using the free version. That's why.
It's the what?
Are you paying $25 a month?
Oh no, I get it for nothing. I'm sponsored. Take that, buddy. Oh, yeah. Matter of fact, I just talked to StreamYard yesterday on the phone for an hour and a half. They were great. They go, Freddie, this is StreamYard. What's up? I go, not much, pal.
Hey, maybe you should start using one of these. Maybe.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
I'm like, why? I know all these people. It's happy. It's everyone, and I'm like, they're on Facebook. What the fuck's going on? Because are you using the free one? Is that why? No, there's probably. I'm going to tell you something though. There is, to be honest with you, because we both use the same platform.
Yeah.
There is something in this platform that if you don't click on it, because what happens is every so often Facebook will tell StreamYard you need to revamp your security. And if you don't do that, because they'll give you a little hint, if you don't click that, you won't be able to connect your users to this show. Well, they'll just have to log in. Log in is John Doe, Joan Doe, Facebook.
Yeah. Well, we got Dave Ruddick. Now, Dave Ruddick, I don't know if you know him, Reaper. He might be before your time, but he was called Paintball Dave back in the day. And he had a building in Milwaukee, Wisconsin that was 4 stories tall, and
Wow.
each story had a different paintball field on it. You got in this elevator and you went up to whatever game you wanted to play.
No.
Yeah.
It's
But
like a
anyhow, Dave
giant-
Ruddick is playing on our team too, and he just texted in and said we don't run. So you know what's going to happen is we're going to have 10 guys in the flag station that doesn't want to go out anywhere.
Wow.
I've never seen so many back players in my life.
Nice.
I just wanted Bill ahead of me though. I need someone that I can hide behind.
I'll take them. They bounce off me. I don't care.
I love it. Well, you know what, guys? We blew through my hour. We blew past it a little
Wait, I was
bit.
supposed to be on for 15 minutes. What the fuck happened? It's like, kick me off. You're supposed to kick me off. Anyway. Okay, listen. I tried to get on his show. He keeps on saying, I'm going to have you on the show just one-on-one. And I go, when? And he goes, well, I'm booked into 2032. I'm like, well, who books that?
No,
far
I
ahead?
said 2031. Come on now.
Dude,
Tell it like it is.
booked that
You
far
know,
ahead?
we still had like 28 people watching us.
Oh,
Yeah, you believe that?
No, I listen. I think it's fantastic. I think I went to what is it? Pull your
Take
flag.
your time.
What's the
Take your time.
flag pull. what's
Flagpole
it?
Productions.
Yeah, I went there and I couldn't find where to share the show because I wanted to share the show. How do you? Are you letting? I mean, how does you're on Facebook, right? I'm not joking. I'm being serious.
You asking me?
I'm trying to help you promote the show, and it's like,
Oh my God. Yeah, it's just Flagpole Productions. PULL.
No,
Everybody thinks
listen.
Flagpole.
I got that. I went to the Facebook page, and there was one from March the 3rd when you were talking to Mad Frog. I didn't see that you were promoting this thing, or I can share it, or I'm trying to help you out here, man.
Well, I appreciate that,
Okay, so
but I don't know how to tell you to help me.
Trying to raise your profile.
So if you want to, after the show, hit me up, and I'll show you how to start, utilizing the full potential that you have at your fingertips. Dude, everybody needs to know about you.
Well,
Come on.
we get about 1,500 views a week, a little over 1,500 views. We've got up to 3,000 views in 1 week.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So, and that's just on Facebook because I don't know how to get on anything else. So I'm just on Facebook and that's it.
No, you're on YouTube as well, because
No, I'm not. I'm not on
Wait, listen.
YouTube.
Oh, you don't have a YouTube channel?
No.
Dude, what the fuck? Somebody help this man. Jesus Christ.
See, that's why I went to therapy and it didn't work.
Come on. You have all of this.
Over on the wall right here. That tells me I know what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Dude, YouTube is free. Come on, let me help you. Come on, dude.
Oh, you guys crack me up, man. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, I guess we run out of time, and I'm going to do it. But, the reason we still got so many viewers is because of the guys I've got on here tonight. You guys have just been great. You too, David.
Oh, thank you.
You're number one with me too, buddy.
Oh,
Always.
wait. Let me see Brad's hand again. Let me see Brad's hand. No, show the whole.
No, he wants to see. Yeah, he wants. He wants to see the other. Oh my God.
Oh no, dude.
I got a great trick for you.
Oh.
I was getting ready to do that. The camera was fucking me up. I didn't know which way to go on the camera.
I love it.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and good night.
I'll be here all week. Yeah. Oh my
Oh, I
Oh, he's
absolutely
good.
love it.
God, Brad, you're good. Okay, so Bill and Brad, you know who you obviously know who I am now. So do me a favor and DM me and say, hey, let's do this show thing because I'd love to have you guys on the show and talk. And Bill, we got to get you your own show, man. We'll call it Bill Stairs.
Right.
I hate technology.
Pondering with deep thoughts with Bill.
Yeah. We're not going to talk about anything tonight.
Exactly. I'll just let you stare at my markers. How's that? Exactly.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, the first time I had him on, David, I thought he was televising from a store. That's his place, and it's not just that. All the walls, all the way around where he's in, is solid markers.
Are you serious?
It's a heart attack. Yeah.
Do you have as many as what is it? Bond? What's that guy's name in California? He has his own paintball museum too.
Dan.
Oh, Bucky.
Bucky, yeah.
Dan.
Probably not. He's got a lot.
He's
Kenny
got a
Stewart,
And there was another guy.
Kenny Stewart's got a lot too. You know, Kenny Stewart,
Yeah.
the General Paintball Museum. That guy has a ton of. I thought he was in a store. He has glass cases with them all over the walls. Yeah, these guys been collecting for a long time.
There was
And
a
Kenny
guy,
Stewart, cool guy.
I went to Cousins paintball big game one time, and there was a guy that also had he brought out his own museum there too.
That's Ralph. Yep.
Who was that?
That's Ralph Terrell.
Okay, right. So there's a lot of you guys, which is great. I mean, you guys just need to. Is there like a general Facebook page that we can all get a hold of you guys? Because you guys are like. you guys are like
Kenny's actually working on that.
Oh, who? Wait,
Kenny
who?
Stewart.
Kenny Stewart.
Oh, I thought
Yeah,
you said Fred
he's a
was.
big
If
tipping
Fred's
guy.
working on it, it's going to be never going to be done. So
Yeah, well, yeah, Kenny's a big tipping guy. So, and you know, all these guys go through me, David. So, you know, if you want them on, get a hold of me.
exactly. Oh, there you go. So Fred is your now Fred is your Jewish agent. There you go. Is that what it is? Exactly.
Oh,
He's an Italian agent. He's the one that gives us,
Exactly.
that's
All right. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, well, you know, David, next time I have you on, I want you to cheer up a little bit. You know, I thought
All
you
right,
told me you came out of your shell, and I don't know.
I know. I really am like shy. So I apologize. Next time.
All right, David. Well, you have a good evening, buddy, and thanks a million for being on tonight.
Bye, you guys. Thank you very much. It was great. Great seeing you guys. Bye.
Yep.
Bye.
See ya.
All right, Mr. David Justin the Reaper. I tell you, he's a kick in the pants, man. He's fun as hell. I tell you, this was a great show tonight, guys. We have still 29 people watching us.
Yeah.
Is that amazing?
Yeah,
That
it's
absolutely is amazing. So, all right, Brad. Well, you know what? Go ahead and give us one more quick pitch with your honey wafers.
Well, to be honest with you, if you want to check out any of the products that we have, the easiest way is to check out henchmanpb.com. Henchmanpb.com has all of the products that we have because there's a lot from Honey Stinger to the Hex detergents. But we do very much like David does. We bring things to every event that we go to. We do have some things that we hand out, and we do have some things that we sell. So That's pretty much how that goes.
Well, very good. Well, Brad, I appreciate very much you being on tonight, buddy. It's I wish we could have got Rob in here, but you know, I know how this technical stuff goes. You know.
He actually, I told him to stay behind and keep the vape shop open, so I got to go relieve him.
That might save you another finger. You never know.
I've got protein, Dave. I can go for days. You don't want none of this, son.
Right on. All right, Brad, well, you have a good evening, buddy.
Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. And I'll make sure, Fred, I tell you, Bill will get his package this week, and he will call me up, and he will say how great it is. And I knew I had to beat that with you. So that's what I'm saying. It will be worth the wait. It'll be worth the wait.
Right on, buddy. You take it easy.
Thank you very much.
All right. Mr. Brad Druitt.
My
Wow,
gosh.
Bill. Would just go come off the tracks. It was great.
It was definitely a train wreck almost. You just can't look away.
It was, Tracy Perez watched us the whole time. David Ruddick. I just we still have 28 people watching us. Unbelievable.
That's awesome.
So it absolutely is, Bill. Well, anything you want to say? And Jennifer Montressor, good night, babe. What a great lady. Jennifer will be on next week.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we're going to give it a shout out real quick here. Next week, we are going to have Ladies' Night. And I'm having Jennifer Montressor and Miss Kathy Alvarez on. And Bill?
Yeah, I've got Christina Fisher and Candy Turner. So both from the Midwest. And they both play big games. They'll be at Monte Casino, but they go to several all over.
You know what's cool, Bill? Is Kathy's from the West Coast, Jennifer's from the East Coast, and those two are in the Midwest. So we just covered the U.S. with the next week's show.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool as hell.
Yeah, because Candy, she's out of Nebraska, and Christina's out of Illinois. So
that'll be great.
Yep.
All right, Bill. Well, you want to say good night to everybody?
Good night, everybody. Have a safe week. Play some paintball this weekend, and paintball's going good. It's strong.
Sold a lot watchers right now, Bill.
Yep. Yeah.
Man. And my mom doesn't even watch it. We'd have 30.
I know. If all my family would be awake, we'd have like 37. It's like 10 o'clock here or whatever.
You take it easy, buddy.
All right. We'll see you.
All right. Wow, what a great show. And, Tracy Perez, she watched the whole show, chimed in all night long. Tracy was on the last all-girls show, and she was great. And I will definitely have Tracy on again. It's not the last time you've seen Tracy on my show. Believe me, she will definitely be on the show again. All you guys that chime in and watch the show, I can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate it. All I'm trying to do is just bring people together. If everybody is working together, man, we can make this sport just grow, even from what it is right now. So I want to thank everybody that was on my show tonight. I want to thank everybody that watched my show tonight. And I want to say, please be with us next Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. And if you get a chance, check out David's show, The Reaper. The guy's funny. I just absolutely enjoyed having him on. He was great. Kenny Stewart, you're terrific too. Kenny Stewart watches the show every week. He has the General Paintball Museum. And I can't say enough about him. And all you Facebook users, I love you guys. I wish I knew who you were because you say some terrific things. So anyhow, from myself, please play hard, play safe, play fair, but get out there and play paintball. Till next Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock Pacific time, y'all stay safe. Okay? Bye now.